Yes, honey. The audience really gets to go on the journey with you. And it's a fun family show, good time, lots of glitter, fab. Well, Strictly's an amazing show, and I'm really excited to get out there and perform and do fun dances and get dressed up. Dancing live on television is always a little nerve-wracking, but I think even under this pressure, it's gonna be more nerve-wracking, but I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. I am totally excited for all of the sparkles, all of the fun glitter and glitz and glam. I'm ready. I am still getting familiar with all of the Latin ballroom styles, but the rumba is the kind of sexy, sassy number, and I'm excited for that one. Lots of booty shaking and hair flipping. Feels good to me. It's definitely with my booty going from left and right and up and down. Whatever that is. And the hair flip. So Pixie, Whitmore, Flacky, Daisy Lowe, they were fab. Girl power. I mean, it'd be Bruno, wouldn't it? I just feel like we'd have fun and, I don't know, start moving and grooving in there. My partner will hopefully be focused, but at the same time be goofy, fun, and silly, and let's just enjoy it, huh? I don't know about one song, but anything Prince related, I would be like, yes, honey.
Wow. To coin a famous phrase from Alex Ferguson, squeaky bum time. Best way to describe it. My friends would probably describe my dance level at probably a 5.5, 6. Charles Ven's a trier. That's what they'd probably say. This probably would be the antithesis of salsa, but Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing. Definitely. Well, let's just say if I'm not, it's too late. It's too late. Good humor, banter, and discipline to keep me in check. Probably Craig. Yeah, so I could definitely get some pointers and tips about how I could impress him. Definitely, I think. The salsa is fast, it's furious, it's energetic, it's pizzazz, it's you know, that's me. It evokes such an array of emotions. It's hugely competitive. And I think those qualities separate it from all the other shows. Probably Ricky Whittle. I ain't being biased. Yes, I worked with him back in the day, so what? At this stage in my life, in my career, it's about doing something that scares me. Yeah, and this certainly scares me. Wow. It probably would be the Harlem Shuffle. Yeah, definitely unleash the Harlem Shuffle at some point. Yeah.
I'm ready to embrace the spandex, the glitter, and all the razzmatazz that goes with Strictly. Dancing is special about Strictly. I love dancing. I've been asked 1,000,000 times by people, why don't you do Strictly? No, it's not going to happen. And it did. That's strange. Dancing on TV live every Saturday night is actually making me feel quite nostalgic because I haven't done it for 35 years. I'm ready to embrace the spandex, the glitter, and all the razzmatazz that goes with Strictly, because I've pretty much been doing that for 31 years on Red Dwarf. I'm looking forward to doing the foxtrot, because that's the dance that people will least expect me to like. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. That's what I'm listening to on the way in. I'd have to say Johnny Peacock. That stuff that was so out there. There's a lot of pressure on me. I think I'd probably want Darcy in there. She'd have some good ballet stories to tell. And then I'd learn all those French words for the steps. An excellent array of knobbling devices for the rest of the competitors.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to be Strictlified. You know what? I often dance on a Saturday night, so that's not going to be very much different to that. Usually not in front of millions of people. I hope I get a buzz from it. I hope I do a good job. Hope people find it entertaining. Hope I don't fall over. And yeah, I hope people enjoy watching. Whoever has the misfortune of taking me on has to be patient, has to be direct and honest, tell me when I'm ridiculous, tell me when I'm doing all right, and above all of that, just be fun. One of my sort of favourite dances, just purely because I find it so interesting, is the Paso Doble. Just because it's a very dramatic, very sort of emotional and sexy dance, and plus the costumes are amazing. That looks weird, doesn't it? Strictly is one of the biggest shows in the country. It holds a special place in so many people's hearts, including my own. I've been a big fan for years, so to be part of this special experience, it's just magical. I've wanted to do Strictly for years, and I can't believe it actually happened this year. I still didn't believe it when I got the call, and I'm still waiting for someone to pinch me and wake me up. He likes to shake his bum, is probably what they're gonna say. I think people would describe me as some sort of a cross between a dad dancer and a go-go dancer. Denise Van Outen, who's a friend of mine, did incredibly well, and she was a joy to watch. Holly Candy was great. Danny Mac was brilliant, absolutely amazing. Ore, who won it, yay Ore. Ore and I actually worked together over the years, and he was one of the first people I worked with in TV, so I was super chuffed when he won. Anyone that knows me will know I'm not averse to a bit of sparkle and a bit of glitter, so I'm more than ready for that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to be Strictlified.
I love the show, and I've wanted to do this show forever, and I never would have said no.
Alicia Dixon was amazing, but Cara Toynton as well, she was incredible too. Or last year, Alexandra Burke, she was amazing. Lots of favourites. Dr. Beat, do you remember that tune? I heard that on the radio the other day, that's a tune. My knees turn to jelly and I get butterflies in my stomach, and it's a little bit scary but really exciting. Well, I can tell you who I wouldn't want it to be, but I'm going to tell you that if I was stuck in a lift, I would have to choose Bruno, because he'd keep you entertained and it would be a funny experience rather than painful. I was born for sequins and spandex. This is literally living my dream. I'm most looking forward to the tango because it's so dramatic and so different to probably what people know me for. Happy person, I think, that would help me along my way. Quite authoritative, strong-minded, and maybe actually a little bit serious to rein me in on my quirky days. So this is my signature move of the moment. I love the show and I've wanted to do this show forever, and I never would have said no.
Strictlify me, whatever you call it. But don't try and wax my chest, please. Amongst my friends, I don't know how they dance, they wouldn't know how I dance. It's not something we do. I'm hoping that they'll be impressed, because I don't think I'd be impressed with many of them if they got up. I say, having had no previous dance moves whatsoever, the floss is now my signature move, thanks to Wilfred Swan. Wilfred Richard Sidney Swan, age 7, who taught me how to do it. Thanks, mate. Mark Ramprakash, because of the cricketing background, I know ramps, know him well, and he was brilliant. He was a better dancer than, 99% of the people on the show, let alone the celebs. He was amazing. I think Strictly will be fairly frightening every Saturday, getting up in front of millions of people. I suppose it's similar to having a huge day of cricket where the whole country's expecting you to win. The difference is that I knew I could do it in cricket. I've not quite got that self-belief when it comes to Strictly yet. Hopefully that will come. It was actually my family, it was my kids. When my little boy sort of fell in love with the show, and my daughter, I'm a dad, I want to be Superman to my kids, and so I want them to see me on the TV and absolutely love it, absolutely love the fact that their dad's there dancing. I'm most looking forward to the waltz. It's just beautiful, so I'm looking forward to that. I love my 90s guitar-based indie, but I'm not sure you can do much dancing to that. If it's upbeat, and it's up-tempo, and it's a laugh, bring it on. I'm pretty much ready for whatever you want to do to me. Strictlify me, whatever you call it. But don't try and wax my chest, please. I'll fight you with waxing strips. I'll take eyebrows off and everything. I can fight dirty as well. Don't do it. Don't push me.
I used to be able to do the worm. I don't know, I might break a bone. I don't want to risk it yet. My mates would describe my dancing as very wooden. Yeah, they haven't got a lot of faith in me. A song from Moulin Rouge, the film. That's my favourite musical. And I'm not a big fan of musicals usually. I mean, like Your Song Not the Elton John version, but the Moulin Rouge one. Very nervous, but I'm kind of embracing it. Like I know for a fact that I'm not really a dancer, but I'm hoping I'll learn. Even on my channels, I don't ever take myself too seriously. Hopefully it'll be fine. Learning a new skill and just the general experience. Like I'm going to hopefully meet so many cool, amazing people. It's brilliant. I used to be able to do the worm. I don't know. I might break a bone. I don't want to risk it yet. Scott Mills, I think he's hilarious. Also Pixie Lott, I used to have a crush on her in sixth form at school. So yeah, I was really into that one. It's like getting into a hot bath, you know? You've got to go like one toe at a time. But I think I'll get that. I think I'm happy for it. Sequins, glitter, big fan of that. Most of the ballroom ones, so like the waltz, and all the other ballroom ones that have slipped my memory at the moment. It makes me feel like I'm in like a Jane Austen novel or something, which would be pretty cool. Good crack, good banter, and not be afraid to sort of tell me if I'm going wrong or like give me a bit of stick. It'd be Bruno, because I can imagine being stuck in a lift. I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so I'd be probably freaking out a little bit. I can imagine he would take my mind off of the panic attack coming on and keep it entertaining. It's just like the ultimate weekend family show, isn't it? It's like it's the one, hence why it's on BBC One.
My sister's boyfriend once described me as dancing like a worm that was trying to shed its skin. I am really looking forward to the costumes. You can dress me as you like, because as far as I'm concerned, it will be so far removed. It's my teenage rebellion. I never had one, so this is my time. It was time, you know, I've been really busy and going off to all these far-flung places and reporting, and then I've been bringing up my babies. This is the opportunity for a little joyful interlude that's mine and is all sparkly, and I'm really looking forward to doing it this year. My current anthem, having watched Greatest Showman with my daughter, has got to be This Is Me. And I played it actually before I came here twice in my kitchen and danced to it. Don't bring the reality in, because at the moment I am in this bubble of it's not really happening. I mean, literally when I look at it, I'm like, what the hell? How did I get here? I loved Gemma and Aliash last year. Anything that can combine a nice level of fun with the seriousness and the dedication suits me, and I thought she just encapsulated it. I loved watching her. Craig, I guess. I'd like to warm him up a little bit before I come on, and then I can hope that he might not say too many bad things. The qualities that my pro would need to have, well, he's got to be taller than, well, I mean, I say he's got to be, I might get AJ, but I doubt it. Poor AJ. He'd get crushed. I would like anything that allows me to do a bit of free form, because that's the only thing I can do. Well, I say that I can do it. I mean, clearly that's for others to decide, but, you know, if I can jig a bit, then I'll be fine. Strictly is utterly joyful, gleeful, and it makes people happy. It makes me happy watching it, so I'm delighted to be part of that. My sister's boyfriend once described me as dancing like a worm that was trying to shed its skin. It's like a mum dancing. You know, what can I say? It's just, I'm kind of embarrassed by myself.
I cannot moonwalk. I could probably do like the thrust thing, but I don't know if anyone really wants to see that. It fills me with dread. I just got the tummy flip, just actually even saying that. God loves the trier, and my God, you try. I don't have a signature dance move yet, but who knows, in a few weeks I might have totally been able to change that. It brings people together, it brings people out of themselves, and it just shows the best side to human nature, the fun side. Ballroom, because it's quite slow compared to the others, and where I'm not really very good at the steps, it'll give me time to sort of count, think, and say it in my head. Anything from Michael Jackson, I would love to, you know, be on telly dancing to my favourite artist. I cannot moonwalk. I could probably do like the thrust thing, but I don't know if anyone really wants to see that. My dance partner is going to need to have a lot of patience, and a bit more patience, and then some more patience, because it's not going to be just pulling it out the bag naturally. It's going to be week by week that I'm hoping to get stronger. I'm totally ready for all the feathers, the sequins, the glitter. In fact, I'd probably say it's the part of the show that I'm most excited about. When I've watched it in the past, I actually really ended up rooting for Ed Balls. And I just feel like Ed is my spirit animal. And I think he got quite good. He got to a really respectable level. I was really flattered to be thought of and asked in the first place, and one that everyone would love to do. You know, why wouldn't you want to be a part of such an amazing thing?
I think my friends would say that I dance a little bit like a baby elephant. I cannot wait to, I suppose, put on things that I would never dream of wearing. Bright, bold, sparkly colours, sexy hair and makeup. I don't normally do that, so it'll be fun. I think I'm actually really interested to learn the Argentinian tango. You say a lot on the dance floor when you dance it. I think it'd be challenging, but it's one that I'm most looking forward to. Probably Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. It's just an all-round feel-good song. It needs to be a little bit spontaneous, needs to be bubbly, but also very resilient, because I think I might put him through his paces. It brings a group of people together that have the different varieties of dance skills and levels, and we get to dance in front of the whole country and hopefully provide some entertainment. Because I wanted to set myself another challenge and see if I could push my levels of uncomfortableness to a new extreme, and I suppose learn a new skill. The fact that it's live is the part that's worrying. There's no retakes, there's no round two. That's something I'm very used to within sport, but dancing in glitzy clothes in front of so many millions of people watching, that's scary. I think my friends would say that I dance a little bit like a baby elephant, maybe a little bit frumpy and heavy, so hopefully I can turn that into maybe more of a swan-like figure. The likes of Lewis Smith, I find the sporting stars the most interesting to watch because obviously it's my background and I see how they go from being really rigid and not moving to being all sexy on the dance floor. It would be Bruno. I just think that he has character, and after watching so many of the shows, he's light-hearted but he's serious and he likes a joke. Yeah, I think I'd pick his brains.
Imagine if I came out to a blues song. People would be like, he's dancing to himself. Someone asked me before, years ago, and I was like, would you do Strictly? And I was like, no, because I can't dance. And then recently I got asked to do it, and I thought about it, and I saw Simon on the show before, and I saw how amazing it was for him, and I thought, I think I'll do that too. I think my friends would agree that I have a limited dancing ability, but you know, I'm willing to try, and God loves a trier. Bruno, because I find him quite funny. He's quite, you know, he's very eccentric, isn't he? He'd probably have a laugh if he was stuck. I think Simon's set the bar for me, and he's my inspiration. So, yeah, I'm going to be ringing him up, crying, asking him for advice. I do like the idea of doing the waltz. And, you know, I can wear a really lovely suit, and, you know, that'd be great. But I think it's harder than it looks. Imagine if I came out to a blues song. People would be like, he's dancing to himself. I'm actually really looking forward to the things where they come out and the sets look great and you're in character. That's where I'm really going to enjoy it. But when I think about me doing it, no, I'm scared at that. I think my dance partner will have to be very patient. I don't sit still for 5 minutes, so for them to like really root me to the ground is going to be quite difficult. I've never done anything where I walk out onto a stage in front of millions of people doing something that's really alien to me. You know, you're completely exposed. It's terrifying. You bring a load of people together that's never done anything like this in the realm of dancing before, put them on TV in front of millions of people, and have a good old laugh at them.
The Walsh Snap. There is no level to my dancing. I can do this move where a song comes on and you go, ah! And you run to the centre of the club and then you jump up and down. I'm Mr. Brightside. That was in slow-mo, by the way. I was doing slow-mo. The Walsh Snap. You wait. All the kids will be doing the Walsh Snap. They love the Walsh Snap. You'll be doing it. The live aspect is terrifying. It's that anything could happen. And one of those things is me falling over. And that's the thing I'm terrified of that the most. Forgiving. Forgiving for all the mistakes. Just bear with me. I will get this, but we're gonna have to go over that another 400 times. Ed Balls doing The Mask. Fair play. I mean, it almost felt like you were watching Jim Carrey. Bring on the glitter. Bring on the hairdos. I've made an effort with this suit, I think. I think that lets you know I'm game. So yeah, let's do it. I want to do, you know, like in a musical where there's a big fast dance, lots of jumping, lots of tapping, spinning. I'm going to be channeling Gene Kelly. This is something that not only would sort of the people that know me not expect me to do, I wouldn't even expect myself to do it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Strictly Come Dancing. Here I am. Let's go.
I'm riddled with anxiety, I can't tell you. I don't know if it's appropriate for primetime television. It's quite rock and roll. A number of things. I think I wanted some light relief. I wanted to enjoy the public as well. You know, everyone's so invested and it feels like the nation's programme, doesn't it? So to be able to be a part of that is a complete privilege, of course. My friends would say that I'm not the best dancer in the world, but I'm definitely enthusiastic. The Charleston. But I like all the Latin dances, I think. The ones I'm nervous about are the ballrooms. I'm riddled with anxiety, I can't tell you. But I'm going to sort of soak it all up, and I've got to enjoy it because you can't panic too much. Do you know, I am so looking forward to the outfits. That will be amazing, and it's, you know, a total departure from what I'm used to wearing at work, so yeah, I'm up for it. The idea that the whole family sort of sit down together and they can all enjoy it, I mean, that's quite rare now. The fact that my mother's such a fan, you know, you learn to dance well. You know, I thought Caroline Flack did amazingly well. She was brilliant at the end, so that goes to show you that it is possible. You know, you can make that transformation. Tactically, I would go for Craig because he'd have nowhere to go and so I could win him over. I suppose to get the best out of me, my dance partner will have to have a personality, you know, and want to have fun and be able to work till silly o'clock because the schedule's going to be ridiculous. I would love to dance to Hit the Road, Jack, you know that one, because I've danced to that in the past, not very well, so it'd be good to see the transformation. Hopefully there'll be a transformation.
I'm never going to get a CB, an OBE or an MBE, so Strictly is the next best thing. Bit of a bully, definitely a comedian. I think they would be good qualities. Let's Have a Kiki by the Scissor Sisters. Yeah, I could sing it to you, but it might put you off. Yes and no. I mean, it looks fantastic, but I'm worried that it's going to make me feel claustrophobic. But I guess you get used to it. I've just got to get into the spirit of everything. Being part of an amazing machine and meeting new people and all supporting each other. Probably the Charleston because of its history, and the 1920s is one of my favourite eras. However, the flapper dresses are for flat-chested women, so that's not really ideal for me. I don't think they know. I don't think they would comment on it, which is not a great start. I don't think it's made an impression either good or bad. Tamika Empson, because she was fantastic. I just loved the spirit she gave the show. I just felt better when I watched her. She was so joyful. Oh my gosh. Terrifying, and I don't want to let my partner down. I do not want to do that, and I will. I'm sure I will. It's just, oh, terrifying. I think it would probably be Craig, because then I'd break him down. I'd break him down. So I'm never going to get a CB, an OBE or an MBE. So Strictly is the next best thing.
Where you like roll your body and you're just pointing. What are you pointing at? I don't know. Purely and simply, I love dance. I really do. It's an honour, you know, it's a privilege. There's a good chance my friends might be quite cruel. I'm quite clumsy. I think it would be clumsy would be the words. It's this one, where you like roll your body and you're just pointing. What are you pointing at? I don't know. It's one of the very few shows actually out there where everyone comes together. It just is so fun. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's full of glitter, sparkle, dance. On a normal Saturday night, I'm wearing a lot of sparkles anyway. Actually, doing Strictly and being Strictlified is not such a departure. I'm ready to embrace this. It'd be Cardi B featuring J Balvin and Bad Bunny with I Like It, because we've got this whole Latino vibe going through the charts right now. That song is huge. I think that Latin dance is going to be more up my street because it's a little bit more sensual, a little bit more sexy, use your hips a bit more. And I think specifically, it's got to be salsa, isn't it? It would probably be Shirley, because I think we'd use that time very wisely. What else are you going to do except for perfect your lines? I've got so much time for the effort that Caroline Flack put into her year. There was no embarrassment or nervousness on her face. Whatever she was feeling, she gave it her all and she owned it. Pushy, because I want to work really, really hard. Creative, because I want to think outside the box a little bit when we come to putting together choreography. And just tall. I'm petrified. Putting yourself out there and doing something that you've never done before to millions of people, I think there's possibly nothing scarier. You know what? It's like a nervous excitement. I think once we've done it, I want to do it again.